No, police racism isn't an epidemic. So far, we haven't seen a shred of evidence that George Floyd's death in police custody last month was racially motivated, but for those looking to exploit the incident, that doesn't seem to matter. The violence in the streets and the liberal commentary that toggles between justification and cheerleading is fueled by assumptions that racial discrimination in policing is widespread, that low income minority communities are over-patrolled, and that black men are targeted for their skin color rather than for their behavior. There is no denying that there was a time in the living memory of many Americans when this was true. Activists and politicians with their own agendas have taken the Floyd episode and similar incidents and shoehorned them into a pre-existing narrative about race and policing. But the reality is more complex. Race relations and violent crime rates among blacks have ebbed and followed over the decades, and policing has reflected these changes. In the first half of the 20th century, when black poverty was significantly higher than it is today, and then it is not uncommon for police officers in the Deep South to belong to the Ku Klux Klan. Black crime rates and incarceration rates were significantly lower than what they would become in later decades. The criminologist Barry Latzer has noted that the homicide rate for black men fell by 18% in the 1940s and another 22% in the 1950s. It's probably not a coincidence that black poverty declined by 40 percentage points over the same period and black incomes grew at faster rates. That white incomes, safer neighborhoods, help facilitate upward economic mobility, which is something that the defund the police crowd might keep in mind.